Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of June 25th through July 1st, 2018. I do apologize, this is a little tardy. I have construction going on by my apartment and it was just way too noisy to try to record these, so that's why they are a little bit late. This is for singles, couples, and those who are just dating. And all decks I'm using in this reading are listed in the description box below. So Taurus, let's see what your overall energy and advice is for the week. And for some reason, I feel like I called you Aries, and I don't know if I did. If I called you guys Aries, I'm sorry. I know I'm on Taurus, but just as I was saying that, this card flipped up, and this was the card that Aries actually received for their love and romance reading. So this is not your guys' overall energy. This is kind of a side message for some of you that are involved or dealing with an Aries. I really feel you guys are going to have a reconnection, or we have a deepening spiritual and emotional bond taking place this week. So just a side note for some of you with an Aries, it's like tears of sadness are turning into tears of joy. We're having a reconnection. All right, so watch Aries reading if that is resonating with you. So anyways, Taurus, let's see what your overall energy is in regards to love and romance for this week. All right, we got the Sacred Heart, passion, love, spiritual communion. Some of you, this is just a reiteration to the card I just pulled. But for others of you, this should be a very good week romantically. You're feeling very passionate for somebody. You're feeling a lot of emotions. You're feeling a spiritual connection with them. We could be falling in love this week. If we're already in a relationship, this could just be a very lovely week where we're feeling in love. Everything's going well. We're not fighting. Everything's just working out really nicely. If you meet somebody new this week, high potential that you guys will really connect. Okay, this is a wonderful card in regards to love and romance. It's all about love and passion and being connected and everything we want when we think of being in a romantic partnership. So let's pull a couple of cards for the highlights for you guys. All right, so we have this could be the one. It goes without saying with the Sacred Heart, even if you're already in a relationship, it's just like you're falling deeper and deeper in love. But I do have to say, you know, if you are in a relationship, some of you might be a little tempted outside of it. Like you might have a strong attraction towards somebody else. I don't really want to read about that too much, but yeah, many of you, this is like we are falling in love. We're really thinking about somebody who we believe is our one. If we're already in the relationship, it's just feeling really awesome this week. Look at this, past life relationship. You have known each other before. There's that spiritual communion and connection that I'm talking about. So wow, Aquarius had a pretty romantic reading like this. So maybe some of you, it's an Aquarius that you're connecting to this week or meeting or you're in love with. But man, if you've wondered why the pull feels so strong so soon, it's because we have this past life energy. You have known each other before. You have unfinished business. And we are just feeling each other big time. So let's pull some cards here. Some of you could have met this person in the workplace, or you are a Taurus who is very career and money orientated, but this person is just making you lose sight of all of that. Next we have this Eight of Wands. This is a lot of energy, a lot of action, a lot of passion. here we are with this Queen of Swords. Here's the air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So here's that confirmation of Aquarian energy. Next we have the Six of Wands. And then lastly, we have the Two of Swords. So Taurus, I see communications coming in for you this week. And you know, what's interesting is I feel like even though this is a really great connection, some of you are very afraid of it. Like you're afraid that you're going to get hurt, that it's just, you know, not going to work out, and you're trying to not be in your emotions about it, but you are. Like you feel it in all of you, but you're like, no, I'm just going to be in my head about it. I'm going to be practical about it. And that's how I'm going to communicate myself to this other person, because I'm really scared of being hurt by this situation. Okay. For others of you, this is like you are in a committed relationship with this person, or you're dating them, and it's kind of like you guys go through this cycle where everything's blissful, we're in love, everything's going wonderfully. But then it's like there comes this point where all of a sudden they're distant, they're not appreciating you, they're hurting your feelings, they say mean things, maybe they dip in and then they dip out. It's like this cycle. And now here this week, here they are again, and you know, back in that deep love vibe for you, and you're trying to not involve yourself because you're like, no, I'm really scared you're just going to hurt me again. All right. But let's pull an overall outcome for the week, because I don't know if that's just a fear for you guys, but it's like, that was a lot of cards that flew out. That could definitely be, it's a fear. It's like you're receiving communication from somebody and you really care about them, but you're afraid, like you don't want to open up all the way, or you want to tell somebody how you feel, but you're really afraid like that you'll be rejected, and you're being closed up. It's like you have all this emotion inside, but you aren't expressing it outwardly, and you're trying to even not acknowledge it and feel it because you're afraid of it. You don't want to be hurt, or you're afraid that whatever this person is saying, it's just going to be the same old thing and they're just going to hurt you again. Whether it's with their actions, their words, they dip in, they dip out, you know, it's different for all of you. So let's see what the overall outcome is. And it's like you feel this so strong, you're so in love because of this past life energy. And so we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So this is like there's an offer being made, but it's still kind of like disappointed. And again, I feel like this is more about you, Taurus, being afraid to either really express yourself and how you feel, or you're afraid of being hurt. It's like you kind of go in this repetitive pattern with somebody and you really love them. You're really all about them, okay? Or, you know, since this is general, this could be completely swapped, where you're going through this pattern with somebody and it's like you're in and you're open, but then you close up and move away and it ends up hurting them. All right. And here you are this week expressing your heart, saying, no, you're my one, but they're doubting you because of this repetitive pattern of behavior. So let's pull you some advice. Romance. Lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. So with this as your advice, Taurus, really just go with the flow this week. You know, if somebody's like trying to give you love and romance you and, you know, express their heart and soul, let them do it, okay? You know, keep yourself not vulnerable. If you're like, no, I can't expose my heart and soul, that's okay. Just keep your energy open to them and entertain the idea of being with them, because whatever is going on, I don't feel like it's it's over, even though some of you feel like you're stuck in this pattern of behavior. I don't feel like it's over. And those of you where there's this really awesome relationship unfolding in your life, but you're very afraid of it, there's no need to be, Taurus. Like, this right here is saying, lavish that person with your love and attention. It's safe for you to love them, okay? So, Taurus, those are your messages. Expect communication from somebody this week, or you are expressing yourself. I don't feel like you're expressing. I don't know. Somebody's expressing and somebody's holding back here. All right? That's really what I see. Somebody's expressing, somebody's holding back. And I don't see much change in that energy. It's just like, go with the flow and see what, you know, next week brings, but enjoy this higher vibe of energy you're experiencing in regards to love and romance this week, okay? And just see where it takes you, and enjoy the attention that you are receiving as well, okay? So, Taurus, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.